We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here in Game 2 between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dave Smith will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Oliver Nichols. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Arkansas, the center fielder, Oliver.
First delivery to him on the way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
The pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's one away.
The second baseman, Johnny Walker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Kensell waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And a curveball in for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Manny Benuelos is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a powerhouse slider. This is his bread and butter pitch. Has the other repertoire, but this pitch makes his fastball better. He'll throw a slider to both sides of the plate. He can throw it up, down, in, and out. Extreme command of the slider, and it's one of the reasons why he's one of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready now, Rafael Moreno. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. That misses, 2-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Josh Tobias. Slider laid off for a ball. Moreno stands at second with no outs. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting first, no left fielder, Jeff Money.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Tomas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way.
No, that's down.
Curveball misses inside.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for Arkansas, the first baseman, number 35, Gavin Lavalley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 5, Connor Lean.
Now at the plate, Connor Lean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
The count is 2-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 41.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Travis Jones.
The designated hitter, Travis Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Check out.
Now the 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
He froze him on the fastball there. Travis Jones sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
Esposito.
Into the box, Nate Esposito. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Stepping in now, Gabriel Cancel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Outside and low, 3-0. Court Peterson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Court Peterson. First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he popped him up. Crawford onto the grass. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. In now, Humberto Arteaga, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joe Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 6, Joe Rizzo.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Ryan Doro, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Popped him up. Prado moving to his left. 2 down. At the plate, Luis Carrasco.
Luis Carrasco.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, D-Roll. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box now, Oliver Nichols, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the man at first. Hit to third. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Rafael Moreno. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Moreno is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Joe Tobias.
Stepping into the box, Josh Tobias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Count even now at 1-1. Now here it comes. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is foul right side. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. The Naturals lead it 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Donnie Walton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Donnie.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he fouls this one off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Esposito finds it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Gavin LaValle. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
Nick Pratto.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nichols is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Travis Jones.
Next will be the designated hitter, Travis Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
At the plate, Nate Esposito. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carrasco is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, second baseman, Gabriel Cancel.
Digging in now, Gabriel Cancel. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Line, that's a base hit.
Now back, right fielder, Court Peterson.
To the plate now, Court Peterson, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A pause, and the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone.
Leading off for Arkansas, the right fielder, number 5, Connor Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there and records the first out.
The catcher, number 41, Cal Raleigh.
Striding in once again, Cal Raleigh, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. One out, nobody on.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Joe Rizzo is on deck. The 3-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The third baseman, number 6, Joe.
So digging in now, Joe Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Into the box now, Humberto Arteaga. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
So now to the plate, Rafael Moreno in the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and 1 now. From the stretch, there goes the runner. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Standing in now, Josh Tobias. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Walton ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Striding in, Nick Pratto. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And there's ball 2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Naturals lead it 3-0. Digging in, Luis Carrasco will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, and that they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Oliver Nichols.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Oliver Nichols. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Johnny Walton.
So striding forward now, Donnie Walton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Check outside.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Musevich enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 84, Anthony Musevich.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Esposito. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that misses. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Here it comes.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Gabriel Cancel.
In now, Gabriel Cancel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
To the plate now, Court Peterson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
0-2 count, and the pitch fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, Humberto Arteaga.
Stepping in, Humberto Arteaga, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the belt, kicks and deals. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the stretch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-0. 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Gavin Lavallee.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Into the box, Connor Lean, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. At the plate, Cal Raleigh. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. One out and a runner on second base. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Esposito is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Rizzo.
At the plate, Joe Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. One and one to count. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
With the traditional stretch.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rafael Moreno. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Moreno.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Nichols is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Joe Bias.
Settling in now, Josh Tobias. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is taken in for the second
now
out.
Left fielder, Yasmani
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Tomas. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tyler Zuber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 83, Tyler Zuber.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ryan Doro. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate, Luis Carrasco, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count is 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, the center fielder, Oliver Nichols.
Stepping in now, Oliver Nichols, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Runner at first here, one man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Donnie Walton, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted into center field. Moreno is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in once again, Nick Pratto, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
The first baseman, Nick.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Now in the box, Travis Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Fouled off. still even at 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So now to the plate, Nate Esposito. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now back, second baseman, Gabriel Cancel.
In now, Gabriel Cancel, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Alex Santiago comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Change up here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Gavin LaValle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Slow roller out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Connor Lean.
Standing in, Connor Lean. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Naturals get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Dave Smith earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score for the victorious Naturals: 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Travelers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.